Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is an incredibly fun game, with a unique, free-flowing combat system and a fantastic community. With that being said, most beginner guides are horribly outdated and not great for players who know fighting games but don't know MVCI. So let's jump into MVCI Ultimate Beginner's Guide, Part 1, Tag System and Basics. We're gonna move fast here. Buttons. You've got light punch, light kick, heavy punch, heavy kick, tag, and surge. We'll come back to the last two later. Heavy punch and heavy kick together is easy hypers. Light punch and heavy punch together is a dash macro. Tag and surge is storm. We'll cover that later. Grab is heavy punch while holding forward or backwards. You can tech grabs with grab. Look at the command list for your character's specials and supers. Ground movement. You've got crouching, walking forward and backward, double tap a direction or press both punches to dash. Dash is crouch cancelable. Do it again, and now you're wave dashing. Air movement. You've got normal jump, super jump, and short hop. Normal jump won't turn around on cross up. Super jump and short hop will. Also, if you frame perfect short hop input, you will get super jump, so hitbox users need to double tap. Some characters can air dash. Dash while airborne to box dash. Instant air dash input can be done lower than a dash with punch buttons. Some characters can 8-way dash by holding a direction and both punches. Some characters can only air dash forward. Some characters' ground dashes make them airborne. And some characters can fly. Infinity Gems. Pick one. Surge. Build up half your gauge and hit tag and surge to activate the Infinity Storm. Invincible during activation, can cancel any move except supers into storm. Used to stay safe. Storms do stuff. We'll talk about it in another video. Cash out during storm with tag and surge for a free level 3 super. Don't cash out raw if your opponent has storm. Now that all that is out of the way, let's talk about tag. The active switch or active tag mechanic is the heart of this game. It replaced the assist system from previous Versus games. Before, you had to pick one of 3 assists per character. Now, any move can be an assist. So how does it work? Press tag. Now you control the other character. It may seem simple, but there are a lot of details to cover here. You can tag at any point that you are not being hit, in block stun, or in a cinematic. The character you tag in will always come from the side of the screen your character's back is to. The tag is also an attack. If you press nothing after tag, the incoming character will have an active hitbox on them and perform a tag crash. This is one of the best moves in the game. It is insanely plus on hit and on block. This means that you can tag mid-combo and continue the combo easily, and means that you can tag in a block string and continue applying pressure without losing your turn. Not all tag crashes are made equal. Some characters travel much further than others. Notably, Venom's tag crash goes much further than most of the cast. You can also do any action as your character is tagging in, which will cancel the tag crash. For example, holding back when tagging will block instead of performing a tag crash, though you cannot block frame 1 of active tag. Jumping during a tag will neutral jump. You will not maintain momentum. Holding forward during tag will cancel tag crash and start walking forward. Ducking during tag will let your character slide forward similar to a wave dash, but you will not travel as far as you would if you just let the tag crash rock. It is possible to have your character perform a move after they tag out. This is what we mean when we say anything can be an assist. By pressing tag with an input or pianoing it right after, you will tag first, then your assist character will perform the move you input with the tag. Now you're ready to mix. One frustration common to new players is not knowing who will win in a given situation if both players are tagging around the same time. Use this as a rule of thumb. If your characters are facing each other and are in tag crash distance, the player who tags first will win. Their tag crash will hit the other player's incoming character meaty, and they will not have the chance to block or hit with their tag crash. If your characters have crossed each other up and are facing the same way, the player who tags second will win, as their character will come in from behind. Tag crash can be beaten by throw. Often in NVCI, your opponent will appear to be punishable, but tag is always an option. Newer players will try to punish the point character in these situations and get caught by the opponent's tag crash. If you suspect the opponent will try to keep a move safe by tag crashing into your character, you can look for the tag flash. When you see it, hold heavy punch and left or right and you will throw their character before the tag crash hits you. Note, you cannot grab while crouching, And if the opponent has you in a jailing block stun, you cannot grab the tag. Some characters also have fast jabs or reversal options that can beat tag. One last important note about the active tag system is that the game will eat the opponent's inputs during the tag flash if done on the same frame. If they are doing inputs for moves, those inputs will be dropped during the tag flash. This can screw up motion inputs. However, you can hold any button during your opponent's tag flash and it will buffer and come out on the first frame after the tag. Characters with easy bust-out hypers can take advantage of this. There is another tag system in the game besides active tag. Counter tag. Counter tag, or counter switch, is the soft combo break mechanic of MVCI. If you are getting comboed and the opponent is not supering you, you can hold tag to spend 2 bars, and you will perform a counter tag, provided you have a second character alive. The screen will flash, and your other character will enter the screen without a tag crash. Counter tag will not end your opponent's combo. They can keep hitting your assist character if they do not feel threatened by your new point character. If the opponent presses tag during the tag flash, their incoming character's tag crash will usually hit your character meaty, and if you are doing anything other than blocking or performing an invincible reversal, you will get hit. We will cover this more in a later video, but counter tag is a very important mechanic for new players to understand. Combos in this game on average deal between half and 80% of the character's health. Counter-tagging allows you to spend meter to minimize that health loss. You can also counter-tag while in block stun, but this is usually not as useful of an option. Thank you for watching. If you found this useful, give it a like, comment, or subscribe. As I said at the start, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is an incredibly fun game with a unique, free-flowing combat system and an incredible community. If you have questions, do not hesitate to comment on this video or ask for help in the Gauntlet Discord.